To all the non-believers, 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 non-believers.
What's up, y'all? This is Jay Varsity, and I know this is not usually the time I be putting up a video. So yeah, just came fresh off of watching the game threes of Toronto and Orlando, in Celtics in Indiana, and OKC in Portland. Well, more like Portland OKC, but you know what I mean. You get it. So let's start off with the Raptors and the Magic. It was a pretty competitive game. It was closer than I actually thought it would be. The Raptors just at one point were just showing that they're the more dominant team, that they were more put together, and Orlando just like they just looked like for a good while that they couldn't buy a bucket. They were shooting 24% field goal percentage, like they just couldn't buy a bucket. Like I just don't know. They just couldn't buy a bucket. Vucevic had a short moment. Um, Aaron Gordon had his shot, and then it was just they couldn't make shots, and then Toronto was just making every time made a great defensive play. It was they kept making more and more shots. They kept going on more runs, and that's what killed Orlando. It was the runs that they made, and especially defensively, they buckled down and they strapped down on defense. And although I have to say this, Siakim was one bad man. Like there's a reason why I believe, no, not that I believe, he will win the most improved player, because just off of what he did with his 30 points and 11 rebounds, it's incredible. Like I've paid attention to this guy, but man, has he gotten so much better since last year. He's gotten so much better, and you could just see in his game. You just see it. I mean, but Orlando it just showed that how much the lack of experience in the playoffs. It just really did. But shout out to Orlando though, they really did try. I mean, the game really did come down to it was a 3-point game, like in the end of the fourth quarter, because I'll tell you right now, if Kyle Lowry don't run back for that rebound the way that I saw after what I saw Kawhi do after trying to shoot that jump shot, he was gonna walk away from the ball. And Kyle Lowry just basically said, "No, we're keeping this ball." He ran back and got the rebound, and that's what saved him the game. I think that was the play that saved him. Like I think that's what saved him, because as much as it is you need to score to put away the game, you need to get the rebound. To me, the rebound could be just as important as scoring the point. Because if you get an offensive rebound, that is demoralizing. That hurts a team when you get an offensive rebound in the fourth quarter, knowing that they need to get that rebound. And Kyle Lowry did that. And then Siakam just put it away with that floater. He really did. Kawhi, I'm not trying to put the whole game, I'm not trying to put this all on Kawhi, but he really did almost cost him the game. He really did. He really did almost cost him the game. It was just that little moment where he didn't try to get the ball back. It was just like, how do you do that? But other than that, the Raptors won. They're up 2-1, and we'll see how Orlando does in game 4. I don't think they're going to shoot at 24% per se, but I wouldn't say they're going to come out and just shoot the lights out. I'm not expecting that either, but they will fight. They will fight. Because they don't want to lose 2 games at home. I mean, nobody wants to. But we'll see how it goes with game 4. Now let's talk about the Celtics and the Pacers. Hey, man, I give credit to the Pacers, man. They tried. They really did try. They really did try. With what they got and not having their best player, they really did try. Because Boston was just shooting like some ridiculous. Like they couldn't miss from 3. Like they were shooting. What were they shooting? Like damn near 70% or maybe 70% from the 3-point line. They couldn't miss one in the first quarter. Jaylen Brown was damn. I think he only missed one 3-point shot the whole game. Like Boston was just unreal shooting the ball tonight. Like they couldn't be stopped. I gotta give credit where credit is due. Boston played their game. Indiana looked like they were fighting back like they always do, trying to make the game interesting again. But then Boston just closed it out. But Kyrie just put the game away again, and that's what Kyrie does in the fourth quarter. You give him the game within less than 10, whether he has a lead or he has to come back, and he'll put the game away. He will put the game away, and that's why Boston is up 3-0 in this series. They have the player that could close the game out for them. Indiana doesn't. They really don't got that player, but I commend Indiana for trying. I really did. Like, this is obviously going to end up in a sweep because I don't see Boston losing game 4. I really don't. But I could be wrong, but I just don't see them losing game 4. I really don't. And we're potentially going to see, well, not potential, we are going to see a Bucks-Boston second round. I don't think they'll beat the Bucks. I really don't, but in this case against Indiana, I just commend Indiana for trying. I do. It was, I guess, see you next year because I don't think they're gonna play with any sense of that we could win this series. They're demoralized right now with this. Like this game, they really wanted that bad, man. But yup. Let's head on to the last game of the night, which was the Thunder and the Trailblazers. And Russell Westbrook, when he said he needs to play better, when he basically put the whole game on himself, I respect that. Here's what I respect about Russell Westbrook. He put the blame on himself and he said, I got to play better. And he played better. Him and Damian Lillard are must-see TV. I'm telling you, so far in the playoffs, the thing I'm just loving to watch is Damian Lillard against Russell Westbrook. Damian Lillard has been going at Russell Westbrook, and now Russell Westbrook finally threw a punch back. And it was like, and they were battling. They were throwing haymakers because Damian Lillard, what did he put up? 19 or 21 points in the third quarter? Like, Damian Lillard came out balling, and so did CJ McCollum. But yo, Damian Lillard came out and tried. He wanted to win this game. He really wanted to win this game. And then the Thunder were just. There were another team that they just shot ridiculous from the three. They just shot ridiculously. Jeremy Grant, I think, only missed one 3-pointer, and Paul George, I think, made 4-point play after 4-point play. It was just, and the Thunder just set the tone on defense. This is the thing I liked of what the Thunder did. They set the tone of playing their defense in the first half, and then the second half they decided, okay, we need to do more scoring to put the game away because we could play all the defense that we want, but if we can't score, then that's a different story. And that's where Russell Westbrook, Russell Westbrook always has one of these types of games. He could have one of the worst games of the season or in a playoff, but then the next time it's like he'll go 4 for 6 from 3, and then he'll just straight up kill you. He could be one of the baddest men on the planet in the next game. He just has one of those games. I could bet on Russell Westbrook for having those games. And just the way he was mean mugging and talking trash to Damian Lillard, that's just great television, man. That is competition right there. That's just great competition. And OKC, like I said, they're not a great 3-point shooting team. And Portland, they come at you. They cannot go away. Like, even when you saw that OKC had a 16-point lead, you saw Portland fight and come back. And it was like, damn, they're not going to go away. You thought there was going to be a blowout? Hell no. Hell no, it's not going to be no damn blowout. Damian Lillard came back and he was just making layup after layup after layup. I'm literally looking at the TV and I'm going like, can this man get blocked once? Until I saw Russell Westbrook muff him twice, which was, quite frankly, one of the funniest things I've ever seen because he mugged the man after blocking him. Like, yo, he want to go at Damian Lillard. I can't wait for Game 4. I really can't. I think Game 4 is gonna be lit, man. I really do. But yeah, that was just my take on the Game 3s, man. I think the best game so far was OKC in Portland. Game 4 should be very fun. But yeah, we got a whole bunch of other games coming up, and I don't know if I can keep track of them all. I might have to wait till Monday, but who knows? But anyway, this is your boy Jay Varsity. Hit the bell, comment, subscribe if you like basketball content, and I am out. Peace.
Got some non-believers out there.
Make believers out of non-believers. Make believers out the overseers. Make them bow down.